Hi guys, Jaleesa here. Today I am here to give you a life update slash Q&A video. I asked you guys a couple months back, which I think it was like 2 or 3 months ago. Don't quote me on that, but I asked you guys to ask me some questions on my IG page. Just some questions that maybe some things you wanted to know about me, because I know I'm always showing you guys hair tutorials, showing you guys new hair ideas, but you don't know a thing about me. So in this video, you're going to get to know me a little bit better. I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into the Q&A questions. Alright, so the first question comes from J.Marcia345. She says, have you ever been bullied, and if so, how did you handle it? Yes, I have been bullied all through school. It was the worst in high school, so I was over high school and ready to leave. Yeah, the way that I handled it was I had a good support system at home, and I could always go home and talk to my parents about what was going on. So it wasn't like I was going through all that stuff all day and then I got home and then I was still keeping it bottled up and I couldn't talk to anybody about, you know, what was going on. So yeah, that's how I handled it, just talking about it. And I always had somebody to encourage me, uplift me, telling me don't worry about, you know, what people are saying, and I always kept that in the back of my head. So that's how I handled it. Z Velke, I think I said that right. She wants to know what inspired you to become a YouTuber. What inspired me to become a YouTuber? I started my YouTube channel back in 2013, I think it was, and my sister is the one that inspired me. I would post pictures on my Instagram page and pictures on hairlisa.com, which I don't think it's around anymore, but I would post pictures of my relaxed hair, different styles that I was trying, different products that I was trying, and people was wanting to know, you know, how did I get that style and all this stuff. And I had in the back of my head that I always wanted to start a YouTube channel, but I never, you know, could build up enough courage to go ahead and do it. So one day my sister said, go ahead and start a YouTube channel. You know, what's the worst that could happen? So I went ahead and started my YouTube channel, and I've been going at it ever since. The Dazia Moore, she wants to know, where are you from? I am from South Carolina, and I currently live in the Charleston area. Even though this question was from like a couple months ago. Ratch_DFWU wants to know, when will you get back to filming natural hair tutorials? I will get back to filming natural hair tutorials very soon. I just took a little break from it because I'm experiencing a setback and I'm transitioning, and I'm a year into my transition, and I am going to try to go another year. So I'll be filming some, you know, natural hair tutorials along the way, just showing you guys some natural hairstyles that you can try while transitioning. K_Monique wants to know, I know you're going to be a counselor. I think that's right, but is that your ultimate dream job, and how did you decide on becoming a counselor? Well, I've known all my life that I love working with children. It was just a matter of figuring out how I wanted to work with children. I knew I didn't want to exactly be a teacher, so I had to figure out something else that I could do where I would be working with kids. So I didn't figure it out until like my senior year of college, and yeah, that's when I figured out I wanted to be a counselor. I kind of went through a phase where, you know, junior year of college, I don't know what I want to do. I'm getting ready to graduate next year. I'm lost. But I figured it out. You know, it's just a matter of picking out different pieces of things you're interested in, and, you know, talking to somebody, trying to figure out what job would be best for you. And now that I'm doing my dream job as a school counselor, I love it. Ken_Dancer wants to know, how old are you? What's your favorite food and movie? And are you the only child? So, how old am I? I am 26. I just had a birthday on Thanksgiving, November 24th, so I'm 26. I know I don't look 26. People always say I look 16. That's like 10 years younger. But yeah, I'm 26, believe it or not. My favorite food? I love food, so it's hard to say what my favorite food is, but if I had to choose one thing, it would be pizza. I like pizza, cheese pizza. I can do without the beef, pepperoni, all that. Cheese pizza, okay? Favorite movie? One movie that I watch over and over and over is The Temptations and The 5 Heartbeats. Those are my favorite movies, okay? Am I the only child? No, I am not the only child. I am the oldest child. I have a younger sister who is 4 years younger than me, and then I have a younger brother who is 6 years younger than me. Aya, period, NDA, wants to know, at what age did you start to really appreciate your hair? I started to really appreciate my hair. I've always appreciated my hair, really. I've always loved hair. Like, even when I was younger, I've always loved hair. I always wanted to, you know, try different things with my hair, and I always wanted to care for it and really take care of it. But at one point in high school, I went through a phase where I had to chop my hair at my shoulders, and that was really short for me. And after I did that, I really started to appreciate my hair and take care of it, learn everything that I needed to learn in order to, you know, keep it healthy so that it could grow long. And then in college, I started to kind of think more about, okay, I need to go back to my natural roots. So once I started transitioning, I started to appreciate my natural hair. So first it was a matter of me appreciating my relaxed hair and, you know, trying to get it to grow long. That was the thing back then. And now it's a thing of me, you know, appreciating my natural hair and not getting any more smoothing treatments, okay? Melissa _ wants to know, how would you describe yourself? What is your most admired personality trait? I would describe myself as an introvert. You guys can probably pick up on it in my videos sometimes. I'm pretty much an introvert. I like to stay to myself. I'm very shy. I don't do a lot of extra talking. It's kind of weird for me talking in front of this camera. It's just me and the camera, so I'm not that afraid even though all these people are watching. But yeah, I'm a shy person. I don't like to go out in crowds a lot. I'm a homebody. I'm a loner. I have friends and I go out every now and then, every blue moon, but I'm not one to, you know, keep a crowd of people around me. I only talk when I really feel the need to talk. I don't know whether that's a good thing or not. My most admired trait, everybody says I'm nice and I'm funny. When you get to know me, I'm funny. And I do talk a lot when you get to know me. It's the Queen wants to know, where do you live currently? I already answered that. Are you a party person? No, I am not a party person. I like to stay to myself. The times when I have gone out to parties, it's very uncomfortable for me. So I'd rather not put myself through that. Favorite food, I already answered that. Where do you often shop for clothing? I often shop for clothing at Forever 21. That's my spot, okay? Forever 21, that's my go-to spot. And I always shop online because where I live, there's no Forever 21s, which is weird, but there's no Forever 21, so I shop online. And my other favorite place is H&M. They have a lot of, you know, professional clothing and a mix of casual clothing, so I like H&M too. Do I work out? Technically, no, but as a school counselor, I walk the building all day, so I count that as a workout. What are my staple hair products? I have a video on my channel already for you guys, showing you all of my updated favorite natural hair product. Getting tongue twisted here. It's so hot in this room. Oh my gosh. How tall are you? I am 5'5". What songs do I like?
My money machine, my money machine, my money machine go beep beep. My money machine, my money machine, my money machine go beep beep. Me, Billy will a nigga back, kill a nigga, back it up. Bitch kill a nigga, fast will a nigga, back it up. Ain't shit nigga, Godzilla nigga, act up.
Rubber bands start counting. Buy everything on the counter. Yeah. Everything I got on designer. Diamonds on the look like a fountain. Yeah. Pop rubber bands start counting. Buy everything on the counter. Yeah, everything I got on designer. Diamonds don't look like a.
You guys might be shocked by this, but if you follow me on Snapchat, then you know that I like a lot of rap music. So when I say rap music, I'm talking Gucci Mane, 2 Chainz, and Young Thug, J. Cole, Drake, you know, all that stuff. But I do like, you know, my slow R&B music, you know, the new Solange album, Bruno Mars, you know, all that stuff. I like a wide array of music. Mackenzie Brooke Cox wants to know, what kind of counseling are you pursuing a career in? I pursued school counseling, so I work in an elementary school. What was your master's degree like? When I was getting my master's degree in graduate school, it lasted for 2 years. So I went straight through. I didn't do like fall semester, spring semester, fall semester, spring semester. I did fall, spring, summer, and then it seems like I did part of a fall too. But yeah, it lasted for 2 years. It went by super fast. It wasn't hard. I thought it was going to be a lot of work and hard, but it wasn't. My undergraduate career really prepared me for my graduate career. So yeah, it was a piece of cake. But I will say, as a school counselor, you have to take praxis exam and you have to pass that in order to, you know, be certified. So yeah, I kind of stressed about that, but I passed it on the first go round, and after I passed that, I was like, I'm good to go. So that is all the questions that I got. If you guys enjoyed this Q&A, please let me know. I am loving my new life here in the Charleston area. I'm living in my own apartment. It's been great. Yeah, it seems like I worked so hard to get to this point. Like, you go through undergraduate and it lasts for so long. My undergraduate career lasted for 4 years, and it seems like it's never going to end, but it does end, you guys, and make the most of it while you can. And if you are able to, and you feel like you need to, go ahead and go to graduate school, get that out the way, because it's only 2 years, most programs. But yeah, if you guys have any more questions about anything, or you interested in knowing anything else about, you know, my career path, how I got here, you know, more about myself, please let me know, and we can always do another Q&A video, and I will see you guys in my next video.